The Western world is fucked because one of the most basic exchanges between human beings, sex, has now been politicized and weaponized to a point where you are no longer safe to have sex with a female in the Western world. People go, oh, well, if you don't do anything appropriate, you have nothing to worry about. Wrong! Because a woman hasn't got to have proof to accuse you. You can do nothing inappropriate, and she can accuse you and destroy your life without proof. So it doesn't matter if you did it or not, because there's no proof needed. The Western world is fucked. In fact, this should be a video of its own. I'm going to do that. I'm going to write that down on my phone. I'm going to do the Me Too movement. But anyway, let me stay on subject. England's fucked. The Western world's fucked. But just to add to it, to make sure it's super fucked, it's the little things, a little bit at a time. And today I found out they've removed press-ups. They've removed press-ups from the military test. The military fitness test in the British Army no longer has press-ups or sit-ups because they want to up the ante, that's right, up the ante, and make it more gender inclusive. So your logic is to up the ante and make the army better, you need to make it more gender inclusive by reducing the quality of fitness test because you know that women can't do the test. I'm going to make us a better fighting force by making it easier to join because the people who are joining can't do the test. Let me tell you something, man. Don't join the fucking army. That was the point of this video. Whatever you do, don't join the army. And the reason you don't want to join the army is this. There is nothing in the Western world worth fucking dying for. They will send you to Iraq and you'll be out there getting shot at. At the same time, the person who's shooting at you, his cousin, is being allowed into the country as a fucking refugee. If you say anything bad about that, you go to jail for hate speech. Then when his cousin runs 10 people over with a car, you're not allowed to comment on it. But you have to sit there and take bullets to defend your country. Defend what? We let them in anyway. Now you're going over to their country to sit in the fucking desert and get shot at. And now, just to add insult to injury, you can't even sit and think, oh well, at least I got fucking a good strong team around me. You're gonna be taking bullets, hiding in a hole, look to your left and to your right, and know that those motherfuckers, Jill and Jane, can't even do 10 press-ups. The fuck is that? You expect me to take bullets for this shit? I ain't giving up my life for a country that refuses to defend itself, refuses to defend its borders, and refuses to give me backup worth having. If you're gonna send me to war, I need soldiers like me. I need other fucking warriors. And then if there's 10 of us, Navy SEALs, whatever, maybe I'll go to war. I ain't going with 2 fucking bimbos who can't do fucking press-ups. If you're gonna remove that basic standard from the fucking military fitness test, then you can fuck your military. Because it ain't worth joining anyway. And now everyone who's in it is even more likely to die. Because the only way you stay alive in those situations is teamwork. And one weak team member means a whole dead fucking team. The fact that military commanders think that it's more important to be gender inclusive than to train a fit fighting force is pathetic. The Army is not an all-inclusive club for everybody. The Army is a very specific club with a very specific goal. And that goal is to kill other human beings without being killed. It doesn't have to be gender inclusive. It doesn't have to be easy to join. It doesn't have to be for everybody. It needs to be for the most dangerous members of the society who are prepared to die to protect it. Simple as that. Who gives a shit if it's inclusive? Who gives a fuck if not a single woman ever passes the test, ever? If it makes the army more capable, if it makes the army more dangerous, considering you have to fight some other nations out there that don't play this fucking garbage, then who gives a fuck if Jill and Jane get in? It's not about Jill and Jane getting in, it's about staying a fucking alive. If you were ever thinking about joining the army, don't fucking do it. You're dying for a country that lets in the enemy anyway. You're dying for a country that doesn't appreciate you. You're dying for a country that makes your team weak as fuck, and it would rather virtue signal and look good and look nice than it would actually train an effective fighting force. Fuck that garbage.